Do you know when the ice raids are going to happen?
Yeah, and so my organization runs a couple of databases where we can see like ice trends, like where they're keeping people, where are they like moving people around. We keep track of everything that's happening with ice. As much as like information as they'll give us. Sometimes we have to like sue them to get information.
Who's your main donor?
It's usually the foundations, like the Gates Foundation, or Jeff Bezos, or like some of these like huge philanthropists who like have millions of dollars.
And Vera is proud of their work. Santiago Muque candidly shared how Vera created notification systems to alert illegals of ICE agents and impending raids.
These organizations, at worst, they could be setting up ICE officers to be put into dangerous situations where they are harmed.
10 people are facing charges for their roles in the shooting of an Alvarado police officer at an ICE detention center.
Weapons, tactical gear, and graffiti, they say were part of a violent planned ambush at the ICE detention facility in Alvarado.
Mass deportation of illegal immigrants has been one of President Trump's primary promises since his 2016 campaign.
We will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came.
Now, under Tom Homan, President Trump's border czar, federal agents have been going city to city, from home depots to churches, detaining and deporting thousands of illegal immigrants. Now, in response, a makeshift alliance from Silicon Valley to K Street, including activist judges, have intervened to provide everything from sanctuary to apps to help illegal immigrants evade law enforcement.
The FBI has just arrested a Milwaukee judge accused of trying to help a man evade immigration authorities.
Judge Hannah Dugan did make her initial appearance this morning. She was charged with 2 federal crimes that includes concealing a person from discovery and arrest, and the second count is obstruction of federal proceedings.
The worst offenders have been nonprofits such as the Vera Institute of Justice, named by Progressive magazine Mother Jones as one of the oldest, largest, and most prominent pro-immigration nonprofits in the country. Founded in 1961, the Vera Institute of Justice focuses on criminal justice reform, and under the Biden administration, they industrialized the use of federal grants to empower illegal immigrants. And Vera is proud of their work. We know this thanks to their Associate Director of Advocacy, Santiago Muque, who bragged to one of our undercover journalists about his fine-tuning of their immigration department, from crafting strategy to managing media engagement and even shaping public policy.
What have you experienced in regards to that with the foundation that you work for, the nonprofit?
Yeah, it's
a think tank, right?
Yeah, okay. It's called the Vera Institute of Justice. They mostly do criminal justice reform, but also, like, now they're growing their immigration arm, and that's why they like brought me on, and it's been pretty great.
Mr. Muque candidly shared how Vera created private group chats and notification systems to alert illegals of ICE agents and impending raids.
Do you know when the ICE raids are going to happen?
We know which states are being targeted, and there's been some really great work that has been done to create notification systems and things like that, where if you see someone, you can like text the group, and then it'll go on a website and things like that, so people can avoid the area. There's a website where you can find them.
And then you guys have this website and you tip people off and everything.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Muque says Vera is actively notifying illegal immigrants where ICE is operating, a potential violation of Title 8 U.S. Code Section 1324, which states it is a federal crime for anyone to knowingly conceal, harbor, or shield from detection an illegal immigrant. Mr. Muque also revealed that Vera is storing databases and trends of ICE locations. These databases directly include where ICE keeps, moves, and even detains illegals, leaving officers exposed to potential ambushes like the foiled assassination plot in Alvarado, Texas on the 4th of July.
And so my organization runs a couple of databases where we can see like ICE trends, like where they're keeping people, where are they like moving people around. We keep track of everything that's happening with ICE. as much as like information as they'll give us. Sometimes we have to like sue them to get information.
Yeah.
Vera's strategies have been mirrored by other pro-immigration groups like Catholic Charities USA, which was recently caught coaching illegal immigrants how to dodge ICE raids and evade federal agents. Vera's time operating in the shadows may soon be coming to an end, according to Jessica Vaughn, Director of Policy at the Center for Immigration Studies. Now, Jessica has 30 years of experience advising on immigration policy.
I think that the Department of Justice under Pam Bondi and the Trump administration is already on to the Vera Institute, since they have pulled back about $5 million in their funding. You know, the Vera Institute should be on their radar for a number of different reasons, but in particular because they seem to be sympathetic to and willing to encourage people who are actively resisting ICE. It's wrong to characterize harboring illegal aliens from immigration enforcement as some kind of like underground railroad type of activity. These organizations that are encouraging people to resist ICE are setting it up so that the law is going to come down harder on the people who are resisting. But at worst, they could be setting up ICE officers to be put into dangerous situations where they are harmed.
Despite claims by immigration experts like Mrs. Vaughn and President Trump's border czar Tom Homan, Joshua Aaron denies his app has been used to dox or obstruct federal agents. This is the developer of the ICE Block app, used to show the location and vicinity of ICE agents.
Does the app encourage anyone to do anything illegal?
Absolutely not. Our whole thing is inform, not obstruct. In fact, multiple times throughout the app, it says for informational purposes only. At no time are we encouraging violence. At no time are we encouraging any kind of interference with law enforcement. So to those who say this app is doxing somebody or this app is going to cause violence against law enforcement, there's literally no way to do that, right? So there's no way to dox somebody in the app, because the term doxing is, to reveal personal information about somebody. This is tap on the map. It brings up a citing sheet already filled out for you. You tap the continue button and you're done.
How does Vera fund these potentially illegal activities and Mr. Mukay's salary? Well, though their donations are private, Mr. Mukay revealed at least two of their top donors, billionaire Jeff Bezos and the Gates Foundation.
So we're no longer funded by any government. Right now it's just private funding, or just kind of like the money that the organization, like donations and things
That's
like that.
amazing. Who's your main donor?
It's usually like foundations, like the Gates Foundation, or Jeff Bezos, or like some of these like huge philanthropists who like have millions of dollars.
Now, in a statement to OMG, Vera denies Jeff Bezos is a donor, but his ex-wife, on the other hand, publicly revealed she donated to the Vera Institute of Justice in an article published in March of 2022. And on Vera's 990 tax form for that year, it includes the largest single donation of over $188 million from an anonymous person, but the person is not named. Scott received $38 billion in Amazon stock on the divorce and has since given away $19 billion to progressive campaigns and nonprofits. Now, as for the Gates Foundation, headed by billionaire Bill Gates, their website reveals Vera received a $4 million grant in 2023. Despite this admission, Vera denies that any of those funds go towards their immigration work. During the Biden administration, Vera kept a cozy relationship with the U.S. government, resulting in a total of $350 million of taxpayer funds being granted to help illegals resist deportation. President Trump's Attorney General Pam Bondi cut Vera's funding in April, slashing $5 million from their budget. The DOJ says Vera, quote, no longer effectuates the program goals or agency priorities. Vera is currently suing the Trump administration to reinstate their federal funding. Despite the director's statements to the contrary, when reached out for comment, Vera denied tracking and notifying illegals about impending ICE raids or providing direct legal or social services, but happily admitted that they do use an ICE database to track detention trends, and that other unnamed organizations like them have tipped off illegal immigrants, something that Tom Homan and others say put federal officers in danger.
The job's already dangerous, but when you're out there tracking ICE movements and giving people a heads up they're coming, That just puts the danger at a whole new level.
Vera also claimed our story, based on direct quotes that came from the guy's own mouth, their director of advocacy, quote, duplicitously and unethically mischaracterized their work. We have no idea what that means. We don't believe anything about this report, his quotes, us reporting what he said, reaching out to them for comment, and putting both sides' opinions does any duplicitous or unethical mischaracterization. This is a breaking story. We look forward to reporting more, and if you're on the inside of any government agency, NGO, federal, state, local government, and you see corruption and you know people are being lied to, reach out to us at tips@o'keefemediagroup.com. Text us or call us 914-491-9395. That's 914-491-9395, and OMG Journalist will get back in touch with you. Stay tuned each week, every week, for a new undercover investigation from the American Sniper Program. And stay tuned every Thursday for our show, My Price is My Life, where each week, every week, we have a brand new heroic individual with integrity, including a United States Border Patrol agent who blows the whistle, a professor who's fired, a neuroscientist, a NASA analog astronaut. These are incredible stories from real people with a lot of integrity. You don't want to miss it. Every week, breaking. Subscribe on Spotify and anywhere podcasts are found. And call in as a subscriber to OMG. We want to hear from you. Ask these guest questions. Stay tuned.